international competition. So before we get into the synopsis of the film and an intro, I'm sure Sir does not require an intro, but even then, we'd like to play the trailer. Can we have the trailer for something? The Polish film, Perfect Number, like I said, is the closing film for the 50th edition of Film Festival of India, and we have the director, Krzysztof Zanussi here. I'm pretty sure that Sir needs no introduction because he has been a regular at film festivals all over the country and all over the world. He has also won multiple awards, multiple Palm d'Ors. You name a festival and Sir has probably won that particular festival. We were having a chat prior to this press conference here, and he was just telling me that he has made close to 40 trips to India. And pretty sure he has seen more of our country than most of us here. And so since this is the closing film, and since most people have not really seen it yet, I don't really want to reveal much of the film. It is about a young mathematician who meets his long lost cousin who is wealthy, and this meeting sort of changes both their lives in various ways. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah.
But I would like to make a reference that it is inspired by a real person. There is a mathematician in St. Petersburg, Russian Jewish, who got a check saying it is distracting him and he doesn't want to be distracted. So I think it is quite remarkable nowadays that after centuries of running to be richer, running after money, maybe where humanity is becoming mature to understand that having, possessing, is not essential, that we have other problems which are probably more important, more interesting. And I'm a physicist from my first studies, so I come back to the beginnings and try to present a question that has been present in philosophy of, I think, all civilizations. In my European civilization, it was Blaise Pascal who said, who asked the question, is there something or nothing? And Dostoevsky, Fyodor Dostoevsky, said there is only one relevant question in the world. It is, does God exist or not? Unfortunately, in the name of God, there were so many crimes committed that maybe sometimes it's better to say absolute or to say mystery, because it means the same, but it's not loaded by all these wrongdoings. And that's more or less what is this film about. I try to signal that there are problems which are not necessarily linked to the material world, that there is maybe another reality beyond it, and that science is not denying it anymore. Since we have quantum physics, we realize that all this Newton era is over, and all these things which were so certain in 19th century are not certain anymore. This is all now in big question. And maybe that was the impulse why I made the film. It is co-produced by Israel and by Italy. Minority co-producers don't have to be then mentioned. And you know, as you know, mathematics is something that is very popular among Indian, Jews and Greek. So it is the right way to combine it.
Let's say faith and science.
Yeah.
And this seems to be at like the highest point of that sort of contradiction at this point, because you have a mathematician, you have certain values that are drawn from religion. So how has that journey been? Like, do you have a stand in this particular debate?
Well, my stand is that the question is open and we will never know for sure until we die if there is something after or not. I hope there is. That's only hope. That is faith, and not, it can be proven. but I know how old-fashioned many are the ideas of people who were believed to be progressive. This what was meant progress 20 years ago is not progressive anymore. We have to find a new definition of progress, or the new goal for humanity, at least to survive, because our existence on this planet is challenged because of ecological catastrophe that we are provoking, and because of the weapons we have created, and these weapons may be the tool of self-destruction. Human being is self-destructive, unlike other animals. So this is something what bothers me a lot, and probably this you will find in my film. I try to put it there, and my concern about future of the world, about what to do to be sure that humanity will grow. I don't want to see transhuman creatures, because then I will be an inferior creature, and these new creatures created by genetic engineering may be a substitute of human being. That's a frightening perspective, but we must have a clear idea why we consider this is wrong. Or we have to say, after dinosaurs, humans will be also extinct, and we will look on the world populated by some different creatures.